Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the Paul Reed Smith Sonzera 112 20-watt combo. Now this is a new series of amps by Paul Reed Smith, and there's three of them. There's a 50-watt head, a 50-watt combo, and a 20-watt combo. I wanted to try the 20-watt combo because I thought it'd be great for bedroom playing. Now what I can tell you is this: the 20-watt combo is ferocious. It is a loud amplifier. The gain channel is very hard to get quiet. And when I mean quiet, I mean literally it's a loud amplifier. It's definitely a gigging musician's amplifier. This is something you would take to a church gig or a small club or just a band rehearsal. This is definitely one of the loudest 20-watt combos I've ever heard. I would put it in my top 5 loudest 20-watt combos for sure. Now, what's great is if you're a bedroom player, the clean channel is fantastic and it loves pedals. So running pedals through it will be no problem. It has a great clean. The reverb is fantastic. We'll go over that right now. Okay, so let's take a look inside of it. It's got two L6 power tubes and 4 preamp tubes. We have a Celestion GT1270 speaker. We have a reverb tank. It has some bias controls. It has a standby and a power switch, an effects loop, which we're using. I'm running a looper into it right now. And then of course you have a 4 ohm extension, a 16 ohm, and an 8 ohm extension. And I really do like the fact that this is plywood construction. So the baffle where the speaker is applied to on the sides all are plywood, not particle board. So even this mold edging is ply. So that's nice because the particle board really does add a lot of weight to an amplifier that you don't necessarily need. One of the things I really like about the amp is that you can just play the amp. You don't have to worry about the overdrive channel. I don't have to worry about anything. I just put a looper pedal in front of the amp. I set the settings where I like it, and I just play my guitar. So let me give you an example. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not even going to mess with the controls on the guitar. I'm going to set them and forget them, and do some looping and play. So if you're looking for an affordable Archon, this is not the amplifier. This amplifier is voiced in my ears more like the Custom 50, Custom 20s are, and it has more of that blues rock thing going for it, even though it keeps being referred to as a high gain amp. Yeah, the gain, the distortion is very saturated, but high gain in the idea of metal is not what it is. It's definitely more of a rock amp. In fact, this amp, I find the gain is sweetest when below 12 o'clock, right? That's just where it goes. And that's something traditionally I've experienced with a lot of Paul Reed Smith amps over the years, especially the more expensive ones, where the gains have this kind of sweet spot and then you go past it and it just gets too muddy for my ears. Now, when I talked to Paul Smith at the NAMM show this year, he explained that the ideology behind the Sonzera was kind of like an iPhone, and the idea that it's designed here in the United States and it's built overseas, but it's built to high quality and it works every day. And that is something that I definitely take away from touching the amp and messing with it. I've been pretty brutal to this amp for the last week. I even scuffed it a couple of times. I was being pretty aggressive with it to see what it would do or how it would act up. Messing with the input jacks, messing with everything I can to see, is it a legitimate amplifier or is it a facade? And I really honestly believe it's a pretty legit amplifier. in the price range of $799. I think there's a lot of amps out there from Orange and Hughes and Kittner and Blackstar and Fender, and it just goes on and on. And I would definitely consider this on par with any of those. So like I said, if you're looking at getting into an affordable Paul Reed Smith amp, I definitely think this is for you. If you're looking for a clean pedal platform, this amp will be for you. If you're looking for that little amp that you can take to your rock blues gig and really kind of, you know, kick something past what a Blues Junior has, this is definitely there, which is nice because I think it sits in between where the Blues Junior and the Hot Rod live. It's not nearly as loud as the Hot Rod, but it's a lot louder than the Blues Junior. Well, thank you guys for checking out this amp with me today. I sure hope you enjoyed it. As always, make sure you subscribe so I can see you in the next video. And as always, thank you for your time and know your gear.
Person plus guitar equals person plus guitar. Great. Yeah, right. I got it.